Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back at it again. We've got another Azurite Sea box, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to hop right back into it, and I really hope that this one is better than the last, because if you watch my last video, yeah, you should be aware it was painfully awful. It's probably one of, if not the worst, possible outcomes for a booster box. We only got 3 legendary cards out of the whole thing. I think it was only maybe like 10 or 11 super rares even. There just really wasn't anything good in it. And it was really disappointing. I had higher hopes for Azurite Sea, and so I'm hoping that with this box we will have very different luck, because I'm going to be real upset if I bought 2 boxes that are that bad. So I'm also going to try and do a little bit better with the way that I show the cards off, because I noticed that I actually had a pretty bad glare on some of them as well. I did mention that I've been doing some different stuff with the lighting. So we got Gone 2, Rescue Ranger Submarine, and Skull Rock. Oh, and then of course our puzzle piece there. But yeah, I mentioned that I've been doing something a little bit different with my lighting, and I made a joke about the new glare on top of my head, and of course now that I've got a little bit different setup, I haven't actually been looking to see how things look on the cards themselves as far as like the camera goes. So like the way I'm looking at it right here, I don't actually see a glare, but the camera, the angle that it's at for the top-down view, it gets a pretty gnarly glare from time to time, and I just wasn't aware of that. So we got Baymax. For super rare, we got Captain Amelia and Monterey Jack. All right. But yeah, I'm really hoping that we've got much better luck with this one, because that last box was just absolutely devastating. And I think that's the second box in a row that I've had that's just been hot garbage. And I've been really excited for Azurite Sea, since it was announced, like I said in the last video. And so especially the way that these enchanteds look, I'd really, really love to pull them. The last 2 sets have had my all-time favorite designs as far as enchanted cards go. And I especially like that this set we've got like a theme to them, Oh, so this one we're starting out hot with a super rare. So we've got at least another super rare back behind it. We got Mr. Shmee and Madam Mim and Prince Naveen. All right. So still no legendary, but we've got, and see, here I am slipping again. That's not what I wanted to put out there. Not actually keeping my my cards separated, so I want to make sure that I remember to do that. Last time I got so ahead of myself, and I didn't even bother to sleeve up my legendary cards whenever I pulled them out, which I don't think I've ever forgotten to do that. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal, because I sleeve all of my cards as soon as I'm done recording and opening them. But it's still something that I like to go ahead and get out of the way. But I'm hoping to find a few of the cards that I am wanting to put in my deck for this set. So hopefully, we got Hiram Flaversham, Nani, and Galactic Council Chamber. I really hope this one's better. So I suppose we will see here shortly. But you know what to do. If you haven't, wish me some luck, because God, after the last couple of boxes that I've opened, I'm really gonna need it. So we got Calhoun, Judy Hopps, and Stitch. All right, so we've got a couple of foil rares so far. So it's not terrible. It's not great, but it is what it is. So one thing I'm curious about is whether you guys have actually managed, I don't know if you can see back behind me here, but I actually managed to snag a few of the Target exclusive first chapter boxes. So I'm wondering if any of you guys were lucky enough to do that as well. I will be opening those up on the channel here very soon. Actually, come to think of it, you'll probably see that video before you see this one, because I am really excited to get that opened up, and it's going to be a shorter video for me to put together, so that one will actually probably come out before this one, so we'll see. Let's see, we got Goofy, another super rare, we got Mickey Mouse, and ooh, there we go, a foil legendary John Silver. That is a sweet looking card. That is my first foil legendary of this set, and my God, it's beautiful. I'm just gonna reach over here real quick and get a sleeve for that bad boy. I like that. I like that one a lot. I'm hoping that means good things, because yeah, I mean, starting out with a foil legendary. That's a good one too. I think that's one that a lot of people have been looking for. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the ones that's in higher demand, at least for the moment. It's still early on, so these prices are absolutely all over the place, and it's going to be hard to tell for a little while what's actually good and what's not. So we got Wendy Darling, another super rare. We got the Mad Hatter. Ooh, and a foil super rare, Mr. Shmee. Look at that. So we got the regular and the foil for Mr. Shmee so far in this box. That's not bad. Two boxes back to back with a foil, or two packs back to back with a foil, or I think it might be three back to back with a foil rare or higher rarity card in the back. I'm really hoping that means we're on the right track, because we really need to bounce back after that last box. And I think it was the one before that too. I think the last Shimmering Skies box that I opened up too was just absolute trash. We came back, another super rare, Bend to My Will, and Simba. So, man, we are really burning through these super rares already, aren't we? I think we're about 3/4 of the way through the last box before we had that many. So we're doing better by some measure anyway, so far. Maybe that was a setup just to make me a little bit more excited whenever we pull something that's actually cool out of Azurite Sea. You know, I was too hyped to begin with. They had to calm me down a little bit, bring me back down to earth, so that whenever I actually pull something great, I can react accordingly. You know what I mean? So we got Goofy. Ooh, there we go. We got Hades and the Walrus. All right. So we're up to 2 legendaries for this box so far. So we're 2/3 of the way to the last box. I actually pulled this Hades over the weekend as well. I didn't record it, but was hanging out with some friends, and we went and we got the starter decks, and just decided to open them up and just kind of see what we got. And I pulled that Hades out of one of my packs. So got a couple of those now. We got Jumbo Pop, Achilles, Training Dummy. I should ask too. I know let's see, Cobra Bubbles, Hades, and Dr. Delbert Doppler. I know I've been rolling through these packs a bit quicker here lately. Do you guys like whenever I'm rolling through the packs faster, or would you prefer that I actually slow it down so that you can see what the cards are? I feel like these videos run pretty long whenever I'm opening up entire booster boxes. And it seems like people prefer that I get to the point, but, of course it's hard to tell without getting, without asking, seeing what you guys actually have to say. But looking at the, where you guys actually stop watching the videos, it seems that getting to the point is probably what you guys prefer. And that's why even with these being newer cards with the Flotilla. Ooh, another legendary. We got the Simba. That is a good one. That is sweet. Love how that looks. This one, honestly, is right up there with the Mufasa from the last set for me. I really love this one. And back behind that, we got Myrtle. Alright. Doing so much better than the last box. And I am absolutely here for it, I tell you. I almost didn't even want to open this box because of how bad the last one was. It was very upsetting, to say the least. Just to be hyped for so long for something, just for it to end up so disappointing. I almost didn't even want to open this one up. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you know, if they came from the same case, like, surely there can't be 2 boxes that are that bad. So, here we are, and let's be honest, I was going to do it at some point anyway. I might as well just go ahead and do it. There's a lot of cards in here that I'm going to need as far as, you know, just for Maleficent Staff. Like I said, that's one of them that I was looking for my deck, so there's cards that I need in here regardless of whether they're valuable or not. So back behind that, we got another super rare. We got Jim Hawkins. And then behind that, we've got a Very Merry Unbirthday. So, yeah. And I mean, honestly, what are the odds of having 2 trash boxes back to back? You know, I'd like to think that if you got one absolute trash box in a case, that you've also got one that's just absolutely stacked. And I'm hoping this is that box. So we've got Dale, making magic. Oh, but yeah, you guys you gotta let me know what you want as far as how quick I roll through these, because Yokai, Minnie Mouse, and Gold Coin. I just, you know, I want to make sure that you guys actually enjoy what I'm putting out. I mean, I enjoy making the videos, and honestly, I love looking at the cards, but I know that not everybody's going to necessarily hang out and look at them as in depth as I do, and that's typically what I do whenever I'm actually cataloging all of them and actually getting them put into my storage system. So I try and cut to the chase, get to the point, and more or less get to the more rare cards there in the back without just, you know, essentially just taking the back 3 and hopping right to them. There's Rafiki, another super rare. We got Tadashi Hamada and Sour Bill. And we are stacking up those super rares, aren't we? And we still have quite a few packs left. I'm not sure exactly how many we've got in there because I haven't been counting them, but it's looking like we've got at least 12 left. So maybe we're about halfway through. If so, that's a pretty good sign, hopefully. But yeah, I'm also ready to open up that that first chapter that's back behind me. I actually, over the weekend, was lucky enough to actually find, I say lucky, I actually, for the first time, found some first chapter boxes out in the wild. I wish they would have been at retail, but of course they weren't. Or I would have bought every one of them that I could afford to. We got Hiro Hamada, Pooh Pirate Ship, and Basil. But yeah, they were $320 a pop. So needless to say, I didn't buy any of them. Just knowing that Target was going to have their Black Friday first chapter boxes out. I actually did pick up 4 of those. And so I essentially got a booster box and 8 starter decks for $175 versus the $320 plus tax that it would have cost for me to pick up that first chapter booster box. And you know, it wouldn't have had the starter decks, and honestly, at that kind of price, I'm not opening one of those unless I have the money to get a few of them. And unfortunately, that's just not the case right now. So we've got Peter Pan, another Tadashi Hamada, and Rue. Man, that one, the little shine from my light over here got me again. I thought that was it. I thought that I had that little shine from an enchanted, but unfortunately I did not. But it's alright, we still have packs going. I'm in a much better mood this time around because it's so far going better than the last one. So I'm hoping that, you know, keeping positive and just, you know, you guys wishing me some luck will we'll keep that trend going. So we've still got plenty of packs to find one. We've got Kanga. Another legendary, we got Baymax. I am very excited for this one. This is one that I have been looking forward to since they released. I absolutely love the art on this card, and like I mentioned in my last video, I'm wanting to work on a healing deck around Grand Pobby, so this would be a great card for that. And Ant Cass. Alright, so let's get this one sleeved up here. Should probably actually bring those sleeves a little bit closer, make it a bit easier on myself. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, we still got like 5 more packs after this one. So hopefully we can pull some heat out of here. I'm very happy with the legendaries that we have pulled so far, though. Minus Hades. Hades isn't one that I'm particularly excited about, but it is what it is. You know, maybe I'll actually find a spot for him somewhere along the way, but he just doesn't really seem that playable, you know? We got Treasure Mountain, Olivia Flaversham, and Galactic Communicator. I am also, especially, you know, starting with that John Silver, you know, the foil legendary straight out of the gate. That makes it a lot easier to be happy about the box, you know? Oh, I am making a mess over here. But that's half the fun of making the video, right? So Iago, or I guess even just opening up packs regardless, you know? Even if you're not filming it, you're still making a mess with those whenever you open up a booster box. There's no doubt about that. So we got Monterey Jack, Owl Island, I don't think I've got that one yet, and Longboat. I'm hoping after opening these 2 boxes as well that I will have filled in most of the holes in the collection as far as, you know, just at least having one of everything. Of course, legendaries, that's probably not going to be the case unless I just start pulling them left and right. And of course, enchanteds, you know, those are going to take a little bit more. But, you know, as far as everything else, I'm hoping that I'll have at least one of most everything else just kind of to start. Because I don't necessarily care about having a playset of absolutely everything. We got Stitch, King Sensor Core, and Billy Bones. But, you know, of course, very playable cards. It'd be nice to have a playset of them. But I will eventually buy the singles if need be. I'm not going to be buying singles right now just because, you know, the prices fluctuate so crazy whenever these sets first come out. I don't want to buy something and then like the next week it's half the price, which admittedly on the other hand of that, you know, I could buy something and then the next week it's worth double the price. But it's always so hard to tell whenever these sets first come out. I'd rather wait it out till they stabilize a little bit. So we got Raya, Genie, and Genie. Alright. I'll take it. I absolutely take that. That is a great card. Alright, so we got 2 left. If you didn't wish me luck before, I really need you to do it now. Because I know we've got a lot of super rare cards here. And we did get our foil legendary, but I would really like just to make up some ground from that last box. You know, I'd really like to pull another legendary at least. Hopefully an enchanted, but I need you to wish me some luck for that to happen. I know it. So if you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it. So we can get through here. I'm really hoping I'll have better luck whenever it comes to those first chapter for sure. Because the pulls in that can be great. So we got Pete, Madam Mim, And Rafiki. Alright. Let's see if we got that last pack magic. What do you say? Let's see what Yzma has in store for us. I'm hoping, really hoping, that this is the one. Alright. Oops. Alright. So we got Dale, the Carpenter, Heffalumps and Woozles. Man, that one felt thick for some reason. I don't know what it is, but that one specific card I picked up just felt thicker than all the rest. Sour Bill, Twin Fire, Tuk Tuk, Kakamora, Nick Wilde. Ooh, starting out with Super Rare Lilo. Behind that, we've got a Legendary Jasmine. Oh, you belong over here. Is this going to be it? No, but we got Hiram Flaversham. Alright. Oh, well, I moved all these over here so I didn't have to reach across like that. Alright. Yeah. Way better than the last box. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 super rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries. So that is a significant improvement over the last box. And we even got one foil legendary. We also have, now we've got one foil super rare. It looks like that's the only one, but either way, so much better than the last. Like, so much better. There's absolutely no way to complain about this after the last box. And, you know, I got some really, the legendary cards that I did get, for the most part, very good cards. So, like I said, I'm very happy with this one, especially compared to the last. I appreciate that, you know, if you watched all the way to the end here, I appreciate you watching in general. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.